Hi, this is Dr. Omotasi. So I wanted to make this quick video just to go over some information. So there's been some change in information regarding this whole, COVID-19 and everything like this. So I know that everybody is going through their own process. So we have patients coming back every single day that haven't been in a couple of months, some close to 3 months. So, I totally respect that everybody needs to go through their own process. It's very confusing. A lot of people are in fear. You don't know who to trust. And, the news is definitely trying to put people in fear, and that's their job, right? That's what they do. So trying to navigate through everything, it definitely is a process, and it's a process that I've learned to respect. When somebody comes in, basically what we do is we ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being they're completely freaked out and 1 being they're not afraid at all. Where are they? We ask that if they haven't been in a while. We're getting everything from, 0 to 20 out of 10. So there's definitely a range. So one thing I can say though is that when there is science and there's research, the science really is never settled, right? So one thing that I talked about a lot was the fact that there's about 430 trillion viruses in us, and on planet Earth, more than there are stars in the universe, right? So to try to figure out one particular virus and then, study it, and when you look at the perspective of the fact that there are so many viruses, and you realize that, a virus, when it comes into us, yes, it could definitely, impact you and make you sick depending on the baseline level of health of the host. So, in our office, we've been talking about this for years, that the germ theory is old and outdated. The fact that bugs cause illness, that's old school thinking. That was never really proven. It was more accepted. So the fact that, the germ theory, the updated one that I've posted and spoken about, has a lot to do with with your level of health. So you always want to do things to improve your health and increase your resistance and boost your immune system. So this just came out on Monday, June 8th. On CNN, coronavirus spread by people with no symptoms appears to be rare, World Health Organization official says. So if somebody does not have symptoms, the spread appears to be rare. Think about that, okay? That's a huge shift in what they originally were saying. Originally, they made it seem like you can't leave your house because you're gonna take one breath of air, you'll contract the virus, and then you'll die. That's basically the message that they were spreading. And now they're saying that it's not spread that easy by people who have no symptoms. Here's another thing the World Health Organization shifted and changed. They said new guidance released on Monday, which was June 8th, says there is currently no evidence. Listen to this. There is no evidence that wearing a mask, whether medical or other types, by healthy persons in the wider community setting, including universal community masking, can prevent them from infection with respiratory viruses, including COVID-19. So, when it comes to the mask, you need to be careful wearing a mask, first of all, because it's going to affect your health. It's going to decrease your oxygen intake. It's going to increase CO2 buildup. You need to be really careful. I see a lot of people in fear, and I understand. Listen, if you emotionally feel like you need to wear a mask to feel safe and to feel good, that's your choice, okay? But what they did was they just changed the script. They just changed exactly what they were telling us to do. They went opposite. So it's confusing for people, and that's what most people say. Who do I trust? What do I do? The thing that's never changed is the fact that the healthier you are and the more you can do to build up your health, the better off you're going to be. So that's why I like to put out videos on how to increase your resistance, on how to increase your immune system. What we're doing now is actually putting together a whole program on some basic information on the immune system, but then some basic steps you can take to actually increase your immunity. You need to get out into the sun. You need to have social interaction. That's one of the main things that actually helps with your immune system. The worst thing you can do is go into solidarity, right? I think I said that word right. But the worst thing you can do, and even when they punish people in jail, what do? Solitary confinement. So you need to do things like take vitamin D, stay hydrated, right? Make sure that you're exercising, moderate exercise actually. You need to do these things and do them on a consistent basis. But also, where you need to start is with a resource that you can trust. My message, I'm going to be honest with you, it has not changed in years. It's been the same message through this pandemic as it was through the last, 4 pandemics that I've been practicing through. I'm about to hit my 19-year anniversary in practice, and this philosophy, this holistic, this vitalistic philosophy that we always educate our patients about is exactly the same philosophy for the last 19 years. And to be honest with you, I've grown more into this philosophy because you know what? If drugs were the answer and if vaccines were the answer, we'd be the healthiest people on the planet in this country because we take the most of that stuff. Clearly, common sense and research shows that that's not the answer. You know, more medications, more surgery, more testing. Listen, thank God for the medical system in crisis. But when it comes to building your health, I want to show you things that you can do on your own so that you can feel confident about it. But if you have different organizations and governing bodies that are constantly changing what they're saying and trying to put you in fear, you need to step back for a second and consider getting your information from another resource. So I hope this finds you well, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.